Hello everyone, this is the King, or the VCI King, or whatever you want to call me, or you could call me Anthony, which is my name. So tonight I went to Savers and I got this Goldstar VCP-106M VHS player. See if I can focus. There we go. Now let's take a look at the front here. Like I said, this is a player, not a recorder, so there's no record button. This has, this is a two-head mono machine, as most VHS players do have. And, this has digital tracking, but, there is manual tracking if you really want to, like, if you really do need to use manual tracking, if there's, like, something wrong with a picture or something. So, now let's take a look at the inside of the... What? Come on, are you serious? There's a circuit board that covers the entire mechanism? Man, I guess I have to cancel this review. Wait a minute. I think I can lift this up. I can lift this up. Alright. I'll lift it up by using some magic. Voila. I just lifted it up by just using some magic. So here is the inside of this machine. And this, you might remember the, some of the Hitachi built machines I used to have with a mechanism like this. This is actually not Hitachi built. This is actually all built by Goldstar. Not even Hitachi built. I don't know who came up with this mechanism first, Hitachi or Goldstar. If you know, please leave a comment down below. And this was made in 1992. So it's about 25 years, it's 25 years old. Oh, sorry, I had to blow something off my phone there. Okay, so, you just noticed there's a Toshiba, chip there. Pretty nice. When I first got this, I had to do some repairs on it. You see, the capstan is the one that is the part that ejects the tape. It couldn't eject all the way because without, well, if I helped it, it will eject, because if I didn't, it would just stay. It would not eject because there was a belt slipping, and I had to replace that. I actually have the old belt over here, actually. So right here, shouldn't be stretched like that. I mean, this could still be used in a different VCR, so I'm going to keep this. And here's the original capstan belt. It's still alright to be used in the it was still good, but I decided to replace the belt just for extra precautions, you know. And the bottom side is completely different from the Hitachi built machines. If you guys haven't seen my Hitachi VCR vid, I will leave a link down in the description with the identical mechanism. I might just leave a link down to Mr. Magnetoscope's Hitachi built VCR with this mechanism. His VCR is an RCA VR535, and it is basically the same thing, but the bottom side is pretty different. So I'm gonna put that video down the link in the description if you really want to see the difference. And I'm gonna give some credit to Mr. Magnetoscope too, because I'm basically putting this video down in the description. And I like this because here's the mode switch right here. You can watch the mode switch work. That is pretty nice. And it doesn't need to be repaired, so that's a good thing. And I think you have to take apart the whole entire assembly to clean the mode switch, which I'm not going to do because this runs fine so far. but there's a lot of gearing over here. There's the main cam gears down there. Here's another angle of the loading mechanism. Pretty nice. And yes, this is only a 2-head machine. It's not 4-head. It's nothing special. Let's insert a tape into the machine. I'm going to use this. Just the camera in a good position. Eject. So it ejected. Tape guides came back to the tape guides moved back pretty quickly. So it's a quick start machine as well. It's even set on the front of the machine. Quick start. And pay attention to the loading motor assembly. When I click settings, it doesn't turn. It only turns just to go in different modes and all that. Eject mode. I prefer this mechanism instead of the Hitachi ones because I'll show you the reason why is because of the bottom side. I will show that to you in just a few seconds. Let me just go through all the modes for you. Press forward search I mean. And it has double speed. Play times 2. It's most likely just gonna produce video, not audio too. I mean, there is only a few VCRs that do produce audio when you press play times 2. I wish I had one of those. Go full fast forward. You could, well, of course it's not going to be fast because it is a VCR from the early 90s, 1992, like I just said. So it's not going to be fast. But it's pretty nicely built. Rewind. Rewind works fine. I'm gonna go just eject again. Oh, let me show you the mode switch. You'll just see the upper part turn. Oh, by the way, you can see a gear here that could, oh wait, I can zoom in now. I can zoom in. This is way better than my other camera. So, eject. Oh, I pressed power. Yeah, so the mode switch actually controlled by a gear instead of a, oh, okay. I haven't used the zoom function a lot on this phone, so I'm trying to, like, get used to this. Oh, one more thing. Before I show you the bottom side. Show you another side angle. Let me show you. Here's another angle. I'm not sure if that slider was there in the Hitachi built ones. I mean, I could be wrong if there. I don't know if there was or there is, or if there is or there isn't. So if you do notice one, if you do notice this in the Hitachi built VCRs, like in the ICA and Hitachi built or just Hitachi VCRs, Let me know if you spot this moving. Press power. Let me show you. Cool. Alright. The top side is complete. Let's move on to the bottom side. Okay. Now we're at the bottom side. So I replaced both belts in this deck. This is the one that ejects the cassette. Nice and tight. This is the one I also replaced, the capstan belt. Nice and tight. And I greased these gears right here. And the sliders too. There's another one here. Slider. And the gears right there. So, now let's just insert a cassette. And, so you can show you the bottom side in action. Operates nice and smooth. Watch the ejecting mechanism right there. Ejects fine, no problem. Oh, let me show you the tape guide mechanism, just in case you missed it. You see the slider move. Oh, I saw something in this bolt for some reason. Hold on. I must be seeing things. For a second, I thought the belt had tear in it. It kind of got me on my nerves. But it's just the position the belt's in. Maybe just the grease that I accidentally got a little bit of grease on the belt, and maybe that's why it looks like it has a tear in it. But everything's okay. So let me show you this slider. Alright, it's all done. Now I'm gonna hook this up to my CRT TV that I have, because I know you didn't I didn't review it that much, so I'm just gonna show it all to you in this review. Alright, so I hooked this up to my little TV. And for those who haven't seen this is my mini entertainment system. This is for when I decide to watch movies at night without causing any racket on my big screen TV. But I will still use it, of course. And I will still use that combo over there too. It's hooked up perfectly to the TV. See, the door is pretty clear. It's transparent. Excuse me. And the TV speaker doesn't work pretty well, so that's why I hooked it up with my Bluetooth speaker via aux cord. Oh, and this is a York's 5-inch color TV. I mean, never heard of that brand. Most portable TVs have like weird names and all that, or brand names. So, as you can see, this does not have on-screen display. I have to put the tape in for it to show a picture. Get some SML in there for you. Turn it off so I can. I'm gonna do some fast forward. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Oops. Fast forward a little bit. Alright. Play.
I'm watching my shows right now. Can't you see this? But that's so far. Charlie is looking for his keys.
Oh, the flickering of the TV is due to the camera. CRT TVs do not have like a really good picture quality when you film on a camera. That's why I like using my flat screen for reviews. But it works okay, the camera wise. But the VCR, no, not VCR, the video player is working just fine. It's a 2-head unit, so I'm not gonna expect the best quality. And it works just fine. No problems. Oh, I forgot to show you playtimes too. I'll press play again. Just plays times 2 with no sound. I mean, what's the point of that function being there? So yeah, that is it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Coming up next, the review of my Panasonic VCR that I got 3 days ago, and stay tuned for more to see a comparison between my Mitsubishi VCR, my Magnavox Goldstar built VCR, and my Zenith VCR with the Hi-Fi Stereo Zenith I have. I forget the model numbers off the top of my head, but you'll see them when I do the comparison. And you can see me do the reflection. Hello. So thank you guys for watching, and I don't need to say it because this tape actually has my quote there, my motto. So